welcome back to another Cozy Tarot Sunday reading. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today's Cozy Tarot Sunday reading will be for May 22nd to May 28th. As always, for the self-care portion of the reading, I'll be reading from the Tarot for Self-Care by Minerva Siegel, still using the Everyday Witch Tarot. And if you are new, this is the reading that I do. It's the week ahead reading with the focus for the week, what's needed to embrace the focus, what's needed to let go of, and of course the self-care for the week, because self-care is important. So let's get to shuffling to see what this week has in store for us all. Okay, I think that should be good. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. We have the Hanged Man, the Sun, and the Eight of Pentacles. So in the first position of the focus for the week, we have the King of Cups. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is the question about asking yourself, how have you been feeling recently? You know, the King of Cups is all about having balanced emotions. So the focus this week is on how you are feeling, generally speaking, or if you've been feeling a specific way, how are you feeling in regards to that? And you want to be aware of your emotions, and you want to acknowledge that for yourself. So it's very important that you acknowledge your emotions. Then in the second position of what to embrace, we have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is all about perception. You know, when you acknowledge your emotions with the King of Cups, you have that awareness that is needed. And especially when you're working through harder emotions, right? What you want to embrace from that is being able to shift your perspective during these harder feelings with that Hanged Man, okay? Because the Hanged Man is really about perception and shifting perception and making sure that you change that perception, right? And when you shift your perspective, it'll actually help you to process and work through those emotions, especially the harder ones. It's good to do this for any kind of emotion, but if it's a harder emotion, this is like the best way. So in the third position of what to let go, we have the Sun, which is definitely an interesting card to have because, you know, the Sun, happiness, joy, and why would you want to let that go, right? But when I was thinking about the Sun, I think about the reverse position in the let go when it's in the let go. And I was thinking that you want to let go of unrealistic expectations for yourself and how you feel. Because in the reverse, unrealistic expectations is probably a big component when it comes to the Sun. When you have unrealistic expectations for yourself or how you're feeling or how you need to feel, you end up getting down on yourself in regards to that, right? Which is totally opposite of the upright positioning or upright meaning rather of the Sun, which means, you know, happiness and joy and being fulfilled and things like that. So in my opinion, with that, letting go of unrealistic expectations for yourself and how you feel, you just want to let yourself ride the emotion wave. You want to let yourself feel. You want to be aware. You want to shift perspective. You want to work through what it is you're feeling to get to the point of being happy and being fulfilled with your emotions. Even if they were harder emotions to process, there always needs to be that balance. Remember that balance with the King of Cups is very important when it comes to emotions. You need to have that balance. You're not always going to be happy. You're not always going to be sad. There needs to be a balancing act between when you're feeling sad and when you're feeling happy in that regard. So, but when you're feeling not so good, those kind of feelings need to be worked through. They need to be understood. They need to be acknowledged and aware. You have to be aware of them to be able to work through them. Why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling angry? Why am I having a hard time right now? And why does that reflect in how I'm feeling, right? So that's something that's really important, is to really work through those kind of feelings and let yourself ride the wave to bring it back to that balance level. So in the last position, we have, for the self-care of the week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So as always, I'll be reading from the Tarot for Self-Care by Minerva Siegel. These self-care activities are in terms of mind, body, and spirit. Take what resonates with you. If the activities don't resonate, just make sure that you're doing some kind of self-care for yourself that resonates with you. In terms of mind, exercise your creativity by writing a poem or short story. In terms of body, use an essential oil diffuser to fill your living space with invigorating scents such as citrus or ylang ylang. In terms of spirit, express yourself and release tension by singing your heart out. Put on your favorite song and belt out every word like you mean it. So those were the self-care activities. That was the Cozy Tarot Sunday reading for May 22nd to the 28th. Take what resonates with you. As always, not all readings will resonate. Let me know in the comments what resonated, what didn't. Always love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated and helps me in the long run. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.